Hey guys, so I promised you a video every week, and today we have Cassie Hunter, my partner in Cass Clinical, and she is our brains behind the ingredients of the product. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about the science of our products and really how to use them. So Cassie, I'm going to just ask you, talk about our cleanser. About the cleanser and the ingredients in the cleanser, what makes the cleanser work.
All right, so we're talking about our daily age-defying cleanser. The main ingredient here that is important for people to understand is the lactic acid. So as we cleanse the skin, we want to, number one, do a manual exfoliation, that's rubbing. Secondly, we want a chemical exfoliant, that's lactic acid. Lactic is one of my favorites and why it's included in this product because it's gentle, so it won't dry your skin out, but it will almost act as a Pac-Man against those dead skin cells, helping to smooth the texture and really remove all of the makeup, dirt, debris that's collected through the day.
Okay.
Also, antioxidants are in this cleanser. You're gonna find antioxidants in all of our products because they're crucial to free radical, to fighting against free radical damage and oxidation of the skin cells and protecting the DNA.
Okay. And also all of our cleanser is sulfate and paraben free, so that's important. Why, Cassie?
Well, sulfates and paraben, this is a trendy thing. This has been kind of the buzz for, gosh, years now. We don't want to add things that are, number one, what's the word, man-made. We want natural ingredients in our skincare. So you're going to find, though pharmaceutical grade, so medically backed vitamins and antioxidants, but we don't want those things that are additives, preservatives, fragrances, that kind of stuff. Sulfates and parabens have actually been linked through some clinical studies to cancer, to oxidation, like I just said, that free radical damage that happens. We don't want to be putting more oxidizing substances on the skin as we try to stop the aging process. Some of these things have been linked to speeding it up.
Okay, that's great. So now let's talk about the next step in the skincare, and we highly recommend is toning, so our toner. So tell us a little bit about the toner.
So first off, this is one of the most frequent questions I get as an esthetician is why toner? A lot of people skip this step because they don't see the value of putting a toner on the skin. Toning, the purpose of the toning step is to restore pH. So when we put a cleanser on the skin, though our cleansers are very near the pH of what should be in the skin, you are upsetting the pH balance just a little bit. So the toner helps bring the pH back to the norm, also removes any excess dirt, debris, and any leftover cleanser that you might have missed, really giving you a clean palette. Our toner, so what we did here, is kind of put a 2-in-1. I want antioxidants, I want hydration in all of our products. The toner, being that it's the thinnest product, is going to go deepest. So we use this opportunity to not only do what I said a toner should do, but also to put more antioxidants, more hyaluronic acid is in this toner, more of the ingredients that you're going to find in the rest of the skincare line in this product as well. Our toner also, because we did decide to start with the anti-aging line, our toner can be utilized as a moisturizer only for people who have oilier or acneic skin. So I think it's an awesome product. You can't find hyaluronic acid in any product out there.
Tell us about hyaluronic acid.
Okay, so hyaluronic acid is also a buzz in skincare. A lot of people know about it and look for it in their skincare line. You're going to find it in multiple products in our line. Hyaluronic acid is naturally found already in the skin, but much like the vitamins that are in your skin and everything, all the components of skin, they're degenerating from the time that you're born. So when you're a baby, you have the most of everything that's healthy, and then as life goes on, as you especially are exposed to sunlight and other free radicals out there, it eats up all the good stuff in your skin. So hyaluronic acid binds to water, and you want that in the skin, not only for hydration purposes, that's kind of an obvious, but for plumping. If my skin is dehydrated, it's like a raisin, like a shriveled up raisin. If you could put all the water back into it from when it was a grape, then obviously you see the connection there. So hyaluronic acid, the price point on this being that it's a hyaluronic acid product is absolutely amazing. This is one of the products that I'm most proud of in the line.
Okay, and next let's talk about our daily hydration with E.
Okay, so that's the night cream. Daily hydration plus E is this is good for all skin types, combination to oily even, because it's going to be a sheer low oil product. In this product, you're going to find, like I said, the vitamin C. I'll hit on right now the form of vitamin C that we used, and you're aware of this, but for everybody else out there, vitamin C is also in a plethora of products. You will find vitamin C at your local drugstore to, high-end vitamin C that costs hundreds of dollars. The importance when buying a product with vitamin C, whether it's this product or any other out there, I think the important thing to understand is vitamin C is a very inactive, one of the most unstable molecules that there is. So putting something that when it's exposed to oxygen, when putting that on the skin, if it's exposed to oxygen and it's going to degrade at all, then the vehicle in which it's put on there is very important. This vitamin C and all the vitamin C that we use in our products is an ascorbic acid molecule that's bound, almost enveloped in a glucose molecule. Glucose is very stable. So as it goes onto the skin, no oxygen's hitting that vitamin C, so you don't lose any of the efficacy of the vitamin C. And then as it travels, all vitamin C chemicals, all the compounds are eventually turned into and converted to by your cells to ascorbic acid. So it's the point is getting it in there. You can go to your local drugstore to find a vitamin C product. There's not a lot of standards set at this time. It could have orange peel ground up, and they can promote the vitamin C. So obviously that's not going to be absorbed by the skin. So it's important to know the vitamin C that you're putting on, and also to make sure that it's stable. A lot of people use just plain flat out ascorbic acid. You see things that say like 10 to 20% ascorbic acid. Well, ascorbic acid, as soon as it meets oxygen, becomes unstable. So I've always had an issue with those products being high priced and knowing that it's not getting to the deeper layers in the skin. The point of all of this is to get antioxidants into the basement level of your skin, where the factory is going on, where the reproduction is happening.
So tell everybody, what you're seeing out here on your skin is the dead skin cells from how long ago?
So you're seeing 30 to, well, depending on your age. So back to the baby. The baby's skin is naturally exfoliating from beginning, birth of cell, or mitosis, splitting of cell, to falling off, dead skin cell, in 7 to 10 days. Me and you were around a month. People in their 60s, I'd say anywhere from 7 to 10 days as a baby to 45 plus days in the more mature years. So it's important, I think, in skincare to know that what you put on your face, though it might make that stratum corneum, the outer layer, more smooth, more compact, it might look a little, this is dead cells. So if nothing can get past that layer, then you're not changing anything for the future. And that's the whole point. We want active vitamins going deep enough to get into the bottom level of the skin, where the mitosis is happening, where cells are regenerating, and start addressing free radical damage and DNA damage there. Vitamin C has been proven to effectively change the DNA for the positive, and that's the whole point.
What about the vitamin E when put in the daily hydration?
Vitamin E is also antioxidant in nature. It's important, and so your skin vitamins are A, C, and D. Okay, so getting these internally are important, but topically, a lot of people think when I take something and I drink a lot of water that's automatically going to go to the skin, and so I don't need skincare products. But unfortunately, the skin is the biggest organ. It's exposed. It's the only one that's exposed, and it's the last one to get anything that we ingest. So that's why all of this stuff is important. Vitamin E. Also in a molecule that's small enough to penetrate the stratum corneum and stable enough to get down to the deeper levels was the point in all of our formulations.
All right, one of the popular selling items that we have, and seriously I can't keep this on the shelf, is our peptide eye complex. I'm gonna let Cassie plus C, so we already know about the C. So tell us what's so special about this peptide complex.
So again, this is one of my more favorite products. I love this not only for the eyes, and Christy knows when I treat the eyes with, I treat the lips with, because the skin there is very, very similar. It thins faster with age. It's exfoliating a little bit more frequently, so that's why you get a chapped feeling here, or sunkenness here, because it's dehydrating faster. So I know it says eye complex, but always use this on your lips as well, or any other severely dry area.
Yeah, I use it on my neck.
Yeah, I tell people to put a little bit on their elbows and knees. If you're prone to getting a dryness here, just put a little bit of your peptide complex there. Peptides are also a buzz. They're a little bit newer than the other vitamins and nutrients that we've been talking about, but peptides I think are here to stay. Scientifically, from understanding them scientifically, I want them to be here to stay. So the peptide complex that we use in here is a multi-peptide faceted complex. We've got as many that we can put into one dose as possible. Peptides are amino acids. I think a lot of people generally understand the role of an amino acid. These are the building blocks of the proteins of all your cells.
Especially bodybuilders, they understand that.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's Christy's forte. So when I am doing things that inside the body, okay, so amino acids inside the body, say I'm working out all the time, I am effectively breaking down muscle tissue. The peptides help restore, regenerate, and heal that breakdown of muscle tissue. So when applied topically to the face, we're looking at the same thing: restoration, regeneration, and healing. I do like, and this does have your antioxidants, your vitamin C, so it's important to get that vitamin C in for regeneration of the DNA damage that's happened to us over our lifetime. And then also the peptides for repairing any damage and locking in hydration. You will see an immediate firming with this. Sunken eyes, this is a must. But again, this is something that is flexible, that can be used in multiple areas. I have people who have just little dry patches, especially in the winter months as the weather starts changing. Just put a little bit of this on there for anywhere that you have hydration or irritation. This is going to help you tremendously. I put this on at night. I put this on actually in the morning as well, just in a smaller dose. So just enough to just cover right under my SPF after the other products.
Okay, and then we have my favorite, last but not least, certainly, is the night cream plus C. And we've already talked about the C, but just tell us a little bit more about the night cream.
Yeah, so your night cream.
And what does a night cream do?
Okay, so a night cream, I almost think of a night cream as a mask.
Okay.
I like to put my other products on, and they're going in the order that we talked about: cleanse, tone, moisture, and your eye complex. You can flip the moisture and eye complex, do those in whatever order you see fit. The night cream is it's a restorative mask every night. It's a higher density than your day cream, and it's actually formulated to be used in conjunction with the day cream. I don't skip my day cream to put the night cream on. I put all of the same things that I do in the morning on. I wait 20 minutes and then I put my night cream on, so that those vitamins.
I didn't know that because I've just been doing either or, so that's good to know.
That's the way I do it. You can do it either or, but I like to get the vitamin E that's in our day cream and get that soaked in.
Yeah.
And then after everything has penetrated for 20 minutes and I've got everything that's going to get in, then I put the night cream on to, number one, lock those other ingredients in: the hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, all the antioxidants, green teas and these things, white tea, that list goes on and on. But then I take this and it's got its own vitamin C, all those antioxidants, peptides. This is very near the formulation of the peptide cream. So what I just said about restorative and regeneration, in the peptide cream, this is a little bit more diluted. In other words, we can get more on and get those same ingredients, and then it locks in all of those. So you get additional ingredients and peptides through this, plus locking in the rest.
Okay. Now, I've actually had some questions from people because, you know, we did do our samples for those of you who have taken advantage of that. A lot of people are using what they've used before, and I'm just going to name, well, I'm just going to say a department store brand
Okay.
skincare.
Right.
So one of the complaints that I had was, okay, I'm still using their cleanser, their toner, and I'm adding the night cream, but the night cream seems to be drying my face out. Can you talk to us about that and why it is important to use all our products together?
All right, well, I was gonna say, I see a hole in this because when changing, first when transitioning from one thing to another, and this is one of the drawbacks of giving samples, is somebody doesn't have all the samples, or they fit in, say, the night cream with their regimen as they were using it. Well, we don't know, first of all, what's in those products. So could they be
Some of the toner
combined?
Contains acetone. I did some research.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't put acetone on your face.
Don't put
guys.
acetone. It's for your nails only.
And yes, I mean, acetone, if anybody knows about acetone, this is a very corrosive ingredient. It is included in some more popular skincare lines. So everybody flip your skincare stuff over right now, tonight, whenever you have time, and research every single ingredient that's in your skincare, because you will find different words that mean things like acetone, like mineral oil. That's been
And what's
a
so
no-no.
bad about mineral oil?
It's just clogging. It's gonna stop anything else from getting in.
Okay.
So, and we can go into this at a later date because I think it's a little too in depth, but molecular size matters. The order of product put on matters. Because if you put something that's too large on, then you're blocking the smaller products from getting in, the smaller molecules from getting in the skin. So that's a discussion for a different date. I think back to her, or his concern about the product, I would, first of all, use this line and give it a few weeks. And when I say a few weeks, I mean at least 4.
Okay.
Number one, you're changing and transitioning from your old ingredients to new ingredients. So, and mixing them, you could have, these were intended to be used together in a synergistic fashion. So if you take something, even if it's, something that's not acetone, but it's fine, it could be mixing with these, because I didn't look at that product when thinking about how to create these, right? The other problem is that, most often with samples, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there because they don't have the time to try things out for a month. We're using pharmaceutical grade ingredients. With these active ingredients, sometimes you go through a little upset. It's because there's things in the skin that need to purge, whatever. So I'd like to talk to her and sit down with her and kind of find out, or him, I'm assuming, find out exactly how the process went, what other products were being used, and then kind of get to the bottom of it, because I believe that if the entire line was used, there would not be an issue.
Okay. And so, talk about the pharmaceutical grade and how I keep going over and over that all of our products each are under $100. And the reason, you tell us the reason that they know why I did it, but why did you think that was so important?
Well, as a professional, and especially in my treatment room, I've spent a lot of time with clients talking about what we just talked about, getting away from the inexpensive or cheap stuff that's on their counter and using more effective products. You don't need as many of them. Even one product that's got real pharmaceutical grade active ingredients can be, not that expensive. I've been using and fell in love with some lines out there. The problem for me and for some of my clients is they're unaffordable. And to get pharmaceutical grade products that have clinical trials and testing that back them for under $100 is unheard of. Maybe a cleanser you can find that, but your antioxidants, your serums, your creams, your specialty stuff, you're looking at, on the low end, $125 to $150 per bottle. So it became important to me to meet the needs. I would love to have these products or products similar in chemistry on everybody's face in the world. You have no idea what happens, or you do, because we've known each other, but what happens when you walk outside and talk to a friend in the parking lot outside the grocery store, what kind of damage is happening at the cellular level each time. And if we could just get protective ingredients on everybody's face, then, I mean, it's cliche, but the world would be a more beautiful place, right? We wouldn't have as many problems with cancers caused by free radical damage, by any disease and disorder. So the point was, get good products, quality ingredients, ingredients that are backed, and ingredients that work on every skin in America. Or the world.
The world,
Yeah,
that's
the
my
world.
plan, the world.
Right, the world.
All right, well, thank you guys. She went into more of the science, which I didn't have, but I appreciate you with us today, and we will be doing another video soon. And just, if you have any questions, please visit our website. You can email us, and we'll answer any questions you may have. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.